Scott, it's great to be here after, was it more than a year of working together?
At least a year now.
Yeah.
January 2nd of 2024.
Yeah, like quite a while across the ponds, and now finally getting to meet you.
It's good to know you're real. I wasn't sure if you were real until a couple days ago.
AI isn't that advanced yet.
Not yet.
I'd love to just tell a bit of your backstory, because you're from this industry, right? It's as you've described on your LinkedIn profile, you're a fire nerd, and you've just turned your hand to software now with us at Uptick. So how did you get started in fire?
Yeah, it was an accident. Kind of family friend knew someone, Steve Ulmer with Davis Ulmer Sprinkler Company, took a chance on me in 2012. They're an API group owned company, but I got started as a fire alarm technician, special hazards technician as an apprentice over there. Kind of worked my way into the office, but I got a chance to do a little bit of everything with them. So I can't pretend like dreaming of fire protection as a 12, 13-year-old was always in my sights, but once I got into the industry, I found a lot of really cool things that I liked about the systems and the people that we were working with.
And then how did that parlay into working on the more technology side of things?
I found out really quickly how cool it was to be a manufacturer's rep. We used to have reps from Ansel and Fike come in and give presentations about product and then travel. And as a 22, 23-year-old, the idea of traveling and doing something that I really liked kind of molded together was really exciting. So I took a job with special hazards manufacturer, Fire Trace International, now owned by Halma. And I had a chance to actually cover not only the western side of the U.S. and moved to Denver in 2014, but then by the end of my career there was managing a global sales team as well.
And then you landed here.
I did.
Employee number one at Uptick USA.
Yep.
Tell me about that experience. Like how did you find us? Like, and what kind of got you excited about the opportunity to kind of come in and lead our US growth?
Finding a way to take fire and software and somehow find a career that I could do both was a huge deal to me. And I knew the software was growing in the fire protection industry, but everything I had seen up until I had talked to the team at Uptick really didn't impress me enough to make a move. And then when I had a chance to actually meet everybody, Roy and Aiden, all of them at NFPA in 2023, it was clear that this was an exciting opportunity to take the technology side as well as the fire nerd side and kind of push them together. So it's been a crazy journey, and I'm really appreciative of everybody that's from my fire past that has helped us build this product into what it is today. And now it's incredible with almost 20 people on the ground here in the first year.
So that was day one was January 2024.
Yeah, January 2nd. First, just the way that it fell.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a public holiday. So
it was a public holiday.
You're allowed a day off.
Yeah.
So now we're sort of well into 2025 already. What's that growth look like? Where have we got to in our US business?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of customers, we're adding a few a week at this stage, which is really exciting, taking them from some pretty big competitors that, I'll be honest, a year ago, everyone kind of said, one day you guys might be as good as, and now we're actually taking them from some of those competitors, which is really exciting. In fact, sitting in a warehouse of a group that was using someone else until they met us. But team is growing nicely. We have a full customer team that lives in the U.S. in the Denver zip code, so that usually one of the knocks we get is, "Oh, you guys are from somewhere else." Actually, no, we're Denver based now in North America, and in very short order, we'll actually be the largest branch in all of Uptick because of the opportunity that is the U.S.
And you touched on, like, obviously we're not the first to do fire inspection software in the world, and especially not here. From what you've seen, and you have more conversations with customers than pretty much anyone, what do you think sets Uptick apart? What do you think is special, like, from your perspective?
To start, doing the simple things well. I mean, we have all sorts of features that we talk about or can talk about with a customer when we first meet them, but unless we do inspection, service, deficiency repairs, quotes, everything that a fire protection needs at a high quality level, then everything else doesn't matter. So what sets us apart? The simple things that we do really, really well. And then ultimately we pick up the phone when something does come up, because as good as we are, it's inevitable. There's going to be something that a customer doesn't like or something that needs to be changed. And just having Jay-Z on the customer side, kind of my counterpart in this whole thing in North America, it makes it that much easier to not only sell the product, but also get a chance to make sure everyone is happy, which is, that's really the goal, is to make sure everyone is on this platform as long as possible.
Cool. And you've brought in a lot of the team here. How would you describe the kind of work life and culture at Uptick North America?
Yeah, we like to think we like each other. It's a big thing for us, making sure that we're hiring genuine people, but they also have the urgency to make sure that our customers are getting what they need, whether it's in the sales process, the onboarding phase, or the after support phase. Because ultimately customers need different things at different times, but for us, as long as we are available and understand their needs and their pains through that process, whether it's from their former provider or even with us, we want to make sure that we have an opportunity to serve them as best as possible.
We've got a couple of open roles right now. We're going to be hiring more people through this year. What's your pitch to anyone that might be interested in a career at Uptick?
Yeah, all I can tell someone that's interested in a career here is the reason that I stay so interested and engaged every day. The technology side of what we can offer to customers in a market that has been looking for that next platform, we can honestly say we're premium. And that's a really cool thing to call to demo a product that is that next tier up of anything that's available right now. And then on the other side of it, the system side of fire protection, to me, has always been one of the really cool parts of the mechanical, the water-based piece of it. If you care about the way things kind of fit together and you were one of those kids that like to take things apart and put them back together, fire protection really fits in well for those people that are interested in the technology of systems. So you have good people, you have software and technology, and then you have the systems side. It all fits together really nicely. At the end of the day, we all need jobs, and if you can find something that kind of checks more than a few boxes, it's a big deal. So come work for us.
And for all I've seen and hope to experience this week while I'm with you, you guys like to have a bit of fun as well.
Yeah, we do like to have fun. It is definitely a younger team, and because we're a younger team, we're doing things after work, we're doing things together. A lot of shared interests. We're in Colorado, so we like to be outside. We like to do the skiing, the snowboarding, pickleball, TBD on a little pickleball tournament that we're putting together, some charity runs and things like that. So at the end of the day, we like to be together as a group.